強になった。海軍の方位は予想したが、島の形が変わるほどとは。名護、レイリー。
Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime No Me channel. Gol D. Roger, the legendary pirate king, was the only man in history to reach the peak of the Grand Line and discover the treasure known as One Piece. He was the first and only person to reach the mysterious island of Laugh Tale, where the legendary treasure left by Joy Boy had rested for centuries. Today, we will explore the reasons that made Roger the only one in the world to reach the final island and find the One Piece. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. Guys, if Roger wasn't Joy Boy, why did he become the Pirate King? Why was he the only one to reach the One Piece? Gol D. Roger was the only man to reach Laugh Tale and find the One Piece. And this didn't happen by chance. Roger was a unique figure, shaped by a combination of fate, skill, charisma, and vision, which placed him above all other pirates who sailed the seas of One Piece. He carried with him the enigmatic Will of D, a mysterious legacy symbolizing an unbreakable spirit and a connection to events beyond common understanding. The Will of D is not just a name, but a calling, an invisible force that seemed to conspire in favor of those who possessed it. For Roger, this treasure wasn't just something material. It was the key to the world's greatest secrets and a purpose that went beyond simple desires for fame or wealth. Roger also possessed a rare ability that set him apart from everyone else. He could hear all things. This special connection with the world allowed him to understand the poneglyphs, even without knowing how to read their ancient characters. However, even with this ability, he needed allies to complete his mission. Kozuki Oden, for example, was essential, as he not only read the poneglyphs, but carried the heritage of the clan that created them. It was with the help of people like Oden that Roger managed to piece together the puzzle and chart the course to Laugh Tale. Roger's difference, however, wasn't just his ability to listen and gather allies. He had something that no other pirate seemed to have: an understanding of the lost century and a genuine curiosity to uncover the truth about the world. While others sailed in search of power or glory, Roger sought answers. He wanted to know what happened in the past and why the world government hid the history. This thirst for knowledge led him to the end of the Grand Line. Unlike many, Roger didn't fear the consequences of discovering the truth. He faced each challenge with courage and determination, knowing his journey had a greater purpose. Another crucial point was his crew. Roger wasn't just an ordinary captain, he was a leader who inspired loyalty and attracted the best. By his side were exceptional individuals like Silver's Rayleigh, his loyal right-hand man, and Scopper Gaben, as well as Kozuki Oden, whose presence was decisive in the final stages of the journey. This combination of skills, loyalty, and shared vision allowed Roger to overcome deadly challenges that no one else could. His crew wasn't just strong, but well-balanced, with each member playing a vital role in the mission. Time was also a crucial factor. Roger sailed during a unique era when the pieces of the puzzle were aligned. He met Kozuki Oden and had access to the necessary poneglyphs, as well as living in a moment of transition in the world where information about the lost century was somewhat more accessible. However, he knew his time was limited. Diagnosed with a terminal illness, Roger felt the urgency to complete his journey. He didn't have a second chance, and this certainty drove him to give everything he had. So, why was no one else able to do what Roger did? Simply because he was unique. Many pirates sought the One Piece driven by greed or ego, but Roger had a vision. He didn't want the treasure for himself. He wanted to pave the way for a new era. Even great figures like Whitebeard understood that the One Piece wasn't for them. Whitebeard knew it wasn't his destiny and that the world wasn't ready for what lay in Laugh Tale. That's why he chose not to go. When Roger finally reached the end of the Grand Line, he understood that the One Piece was more than just a physical treasure. It was the truth about the world, something with the power to change everything. However, Roger also realized that the world wasn't ready for that revelation. He knew his role was just the beginning of something greater. Instead of claiming the treasure for himself, Roger started the Great Pirate Era, spreading his legend and inspiring future generations to seek what he had found. That's because he wasn't Joy Boy. He wasn't the man who could change the world. And for that reason, he wasn't able to fulfill what he himself desired. The One Piece is linked to the lost century and Joy Boy. And upon discovering this, Roger wanted to find the chosen one. But he himself says he was born in the wrong era and was not capable of fulfilling that role. Roger reached the final island, but he wasn't Luffy. Even so, Gol D. Roger reached Laugh Tale because he was the only one who could. His determination, abilities, allies, and vision were unbeatable. He wasn't just a man in search of adventure. He was an agent of change, someone who understood the weight of his role in history. Roger not only found the One Piece, but also planted the seed for someone one day to share his vision and spirit and complete the mission he began. That's why, to this day, he is remembered as the Pirate King, the man who who not only went the furthest, but also understood the true meaning of his journey. Roger was an extraordinary man, not only for his strength or courage, but for the greater significance that his life and actions carried. He formed the Roger Pirates, a crew made up of formidable individuals like Silver's Rayleigh, Scopper Gabbin, and Crocus. Together, they set out in search of something much greater than riches. They wanted to understand the secrets of the world. They faced battles with other pirates, escaped the Marines, and sailed through the most treacherous seas, always with their eyes on the final island of the Grand Line. However, what made Roger truly special was his connection to the world and the forgotten history he uncovered along the way. He had the ability to read the poneglyphs, ancient stones that contained crucial information about the Void Century, a period erased from historical records. This ability, essential to reaching Laughtail, wasn't just a matter of intelligence or training. Roger seemed to be guided by a unique intuition and an unshakable determination, as if something greater was driving his steps. When Roger finally reached Laughtail and saw the One Piece, what he found was not just a material treasure. It was something so extraordinary that it made him laugh, as if he had understood the purpose of his life and journey. He realized that the treasure was not just something to be possessed, but a key to a future where the truth could finally be revealed to the world. Instead of keeping this secret to himself, Roger did something that changed the course of history. He surrendered to the Navy, aware that his execution would be the catalyst for a new era. Before dying, he declared to the world that the One Piece existed and that anyone could find it if they had the courage to sail the seas. His words started the Great Pirate Era, a time of freedom and adventure that inspired countless people to sail in search of their own dreams. Roger's decision to face death with a smile on his face was not an act of surrender, but of courage. He knew that his execution would be the spark for the change he so desperately wanted to see in the world. Roger did not seek glory or immortality. He understood that his true mission was to inspire others to follow their own paths, challenge the status quo, and eventually reveal the truth that the world government had tried to hide for centuries. Roger's legacy is not just the One Piece or the Great Pirate Era. It is the idea that each person can find their own freedom and meaning, challenging the limitations imposed by fate. This philosophy is reflected in the Will of D, a mystery that runs through the story of One Piece and connects characters like Roger, Luffy, and other bearers of the D in their names. The Will of D seems to be a guiding thread that unites those who challenge power structures and seek to change the world. Roger, as a bearer of this enigma, exemplified everything the Will of D represents. He was not just a strong or fearless man. He was someone who understood that his life was part of something much greater. His role was to pave the way for those who would come after him, and he fulfilled that mission with courage and determination. Throughout the seas, the name of Gol D. Roger became synonymous with adventure and challenging the unknown. His journey inspired a new generation of pirates, including Monkey D. Luffy, the protagonist of our story, who seeks to follow in Roger's footsteps and find the One Piece. However, Luffy is not just looking to repeat Roger's feats. He wants to find his own meaning and create his own legend. Roger's story is a powerful reminder that the true value of a life is not in what one possesses, but in the impact one leaves for future generations. He chose sacrifice to ignite the flame of freedom and truth in a world wrapped in lies. His decision to face his execution with serenity and purpose revealed a deep understanding that the true treasure was not something physical, but an idea. The idea that everyone has the right to seek the truth and live free. Laughtail, Roger's final destination, remains the ultimate symbol of this quest. It is the place where the world's secrets are kept, waiting for someone who has the courage, skill, and pure heart to unravel them. The One Piece is not just a treasure. It is the key to understanding the forgotten history, the Will of D, and the greater purpose that connects all the characters in this epic saga. Gol D. Roger's journey was not just a search for glory or power, but a call to something greater. He opened the doors to a future where freedom and truth could prevail over lies and control. His life and legacy continue to inspire those who sail the seas, but he was not the one who would become Joy Boy. What do you think about all of this? Comment. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.